Hey Collective, welcome back. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I wanted to say happy Mother's Day to everyone out there, and I hope you guys had a great Mother's Day this weekend. Thank you to all of you who are new, who are joining. I am here to help guide the collective through messages that are given and to make sure that the collective is using their discernment in their own personal love situation. One thing I do want you to keep in mind is that these are collective readings, so they're not going to be for everyone. Take whatever resonates and leave the rest. If you do need a personal reading, you can always reach out. All of the links are in my bio. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to pull all of these messages, okay? But I will only pull 2 each, and I'm going to see what I get from that, okay? And then I will continue with the rest. But let's see what is happening currently in the collective love situation. All right, we're going to start off with the messages of love. Spirit, what messages do we have for the collective? Okay. Any other messages? One more, please. Okay. Thank you. And divine masculine feminine messages. Two messages. Thank you. Unsent messages. Collective messages, 2 please. Messages that were unsent for the collective, 2 please. Thank you. And the hidden truth, Holy Spirit, what messages do we have for the collective? Collective messages. Two, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to start off messages of love, gossip, okay? There's some sort of gossip happening in this current love situation, okay? I'm getting here, there may be coworkers, family, or friends, take it as it resonates, that are talking about this situation here that maybe you have, expressed to them. Maybe you've gone through some sort of fight with your person, or there is a separation, okay? And I feel like there are many people giving opinions maybe, and they are talking about, maybe they know too much, I'm getting. They may know too much, and maybe you have said too much. You've given them too much information, and they are gossiping about it. But you can energetically feel that they are speaking about it. And I think you may have a little bit of regret of maybe speaking too much, because now the words out there, maybe the whole town knows, okay? Take it as it resonates. But there could be some sort of, lesson here maybe that you need to learn about saying too much about what's going on in your life. It's okay to say it to those that are really close to you, but maybe you've said too much And now there's just so much talk about what's going on with you and this person, okay? Whether you're with your person or not. Escape. I left when things got hard. So I think this person here left you, and maybe there wasn't closure. There wasn't enough information, and you could have been talking to people around you to try to brainstorm what could have happened, because maybe this person just left in the middle of the night, okay? Ghosted. So yeah, take that as it resonates, okay? But for the divine feminine and masculine messages, it says here, I want to make amends. This person who ghosted and ran away wants to get back together. And this could be the tricky part here, okay? Maybe you've said too much here with this gossip card, and now you're having a change of heart. You may want to get back together with this person. I'm just saying, take it as it resonates, or you may not. But this person from your past here that left wants to make amends. I think this person realizes that it was a big mistake, okay? And the other message is, I don't want to let you go. This person from the past doesn't want to let you go, but they ran away, okay? Again, they escaped, and this could be some sort of trauma from their childhood. When things get hard, they run, okay? But I don't think they wanted to. And so they don't want to let you go. They don't. But I think they got triggered, and they, only their learned behavior is when something gets hard or when something gets difficult, just run away so that you don't have to face the reality of it. But that's not the case, okay? I think they're realizing that they've made a mistake. For the unsent messages, okay, we will be together in the end. This person is holding on to that belief. They know, they have this inner knowing that you will be back together in the end. But right now, there's a lot of gossip going on here with this person in the past, okay? Or like I said, with this situation, a lot of people are talking, and you may be feeling like you can't necessarily take this person back because of what other people are going to think. This person you're dealing with here is crying every night over you, okay? So they are crying. They do miss you. I think they regret, and I think it was a response to their trauma, okay? Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So they're crying every night, and they are staying awake thinking about you, okay? They are. And the other hidden truth here is finding out the truth crushed me. There's some sort of truth here that they found out about you, and it crushed them. So it could be you said something, maybe you expressed how you felt. It could also be, you were just being brutally honest and wanted the relationship to go a different way, I'm getting, and it crushed them. They didn't know what to do, and so they ran away. And that's why we have that escape card, okay? So again, these messages are not for everyone. Take them as they resonate. If they don't, that's okay. You can keep scrolling on, okay? If you do need a personal reading, you can always reach out, and I can get the specifics on your love situation. All of the links are in my bio. But let's get the universe messages here, okay? Spirit, what messages do we have from the universe? What else can you tell me here about this love situation here? This regret, this person that the collective is dealing with is in regret. What can you tell me? Okay, any other messages? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, lots of messages here. Let's see what we have. Okay. Communicate. It's saying here, communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out. Okay? We are getting here. It could be a sign that you may need to communicate to get clarity or closure, or to work it out. That's totally up to you. Okay, collective? Fire sign. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Or a water sign. Okay? A Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. All right, but someone else, it says there's someone else could have been in the middle of this. And it doesn't necessarily mean it was a third party situation, but there's some sort of gossip that is interfering here in this situation, okay? So there is someone else or other people. You can see there's multiple people there. But there's someone else or some other people that have interfered in this situation. But regardless, the message that you are getting here is communicate. You may need to communicate. If you feel called to communicate with this person, listen to that intuition, okay? If you don't, that's okay. What is your intuition telling you, okay? Remember, always use your discernment with these readings. All right, collective. We're going to move on to the tarot. Let's see what we can get from the tarot here. Spirit, what messages do we have for the collective? Okay, one just fell on the floor. I will grab that in a minute. Thank you. All right, let me grab that from the floor. Okay. Okay, collective, here we have the Four of Swords here, okay? Four of Swords. Spirit is saying here that you may need to take some time out, okay? You may need to take some time out to reflect upon this love situation, okay? I'm getting here, it's time to rest. It's time to quiet the mind. Usually this card is like, it's time to kind of, I don't want to say isolate, but kind of refrain from being in public spaces and just take time to sit in stillness. And when I see this Four of Swords here, it does speak very loudly to this gossip card here, okay? So I think what Spirit is saying is you may need to cut off some energies in your life that maybe have too much involvement into this personal love situation, and you need to quiet your mind, okay? And so that's why we have this Four of Swords here. It's time to rest and regroup and really, you know, listen to what your heart is saying, okay? We also have here the Ace of Swords. So this is in order to make a sound decision, okay? This is in order to get the clarity that you need. That's that Ace of Swords, okay? And then we have here the Six of Wands in the reverse, okay? There will be, there may be a lack of achievement here, of victory, if you do not take these steps, okay? If you choose to stay stuck in this cycle here with people that are involving themselves and listening to the opinions of others, you will not be able to turn this Six of Swords right side up, which is a victory, okay? So if you do not take this time to really go within and make this choice for yourself, okay, use your own discernment here, you may have a possibility in the future of being stuck in this situation and not being able to get out of it and move forward, okay? I notice at the bottom of the deck here, though, is the Nine of Cups. You will have this Nine of Cups. But what Spirit is saying here is that you really need to make sure you are, I'm going to say, isolate yourself from others around you, not ask for advice or opinions of others, okay, in order to make this sound decision, okay, for your future, for your happiness. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for that. That's an interesting way of putting it. All right. We are going to move on to the angel numbers. What angel number do you have for the collective today? Angel number? Oh, wow. Thank you. $1111, wish come true. 1111, there is going to be a wish come true. You have that Nine of Cups there. So the general guidance here is moderation, patience, flowing, self-realization, manifestation, gateway, taking action. You're in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news, experience, new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift of fate, okay? There's some sort of wish coming true. Hold on to that belief. Believe that you will get that wish that you are wishing for, and it will manifest and come true, okay? Thank you, Spirit. And then we have here 2424, good times. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Good times, okay? 2424. Beautiful. Leisure, rest, holiday, pleasure, love, affection, kindness, and happiness. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you are all on the same page and can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back multiplied. Beautiful. Good times, okay? But this does say rest, okay? In order to have this good time, take some time to rest, all right? So that you can align with what your heart truly desires, all right? Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. We are going to find out what archangels are surrounding you today and what is their message. What is the guidance from the archangels? Archangels, thank you. Okay, wow. Your first archangel is Archangel Michael. Beautiful. Definitely my archangel. Okay. So Michael's guidance is stand in your power, be true to yourself. Yeah. I think it's time for you to stand in your power. Take this time to rest. If you're feeling like other influences around you are too involved, stand in your power. Okay. This is time for you to take control of your own destiny, your own love situation, your own future. Okay. Beautiful card. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Then we have Archangel Mallory. Remember who you are. Take action when you're ready. There you go. Remember who you are. But the only way you're really going to remember who you are is if you sit in this stillness and you get this rest, Four of Swords. Okay? So you really need to go deep and remember who you are. Okay? And what you truly want and what you truly value in relationships. Beautiful. Thank you, Archangel Mallory. Then we have here Archangel Charity. Give with an open heart, be generous. And while you're, sitting in this deep rest, always give, okay? Give your heart, and this will take time, but make sure your heart is open, okay? Make sure that if you do have an opportunity to talk to this person from the past, make sure you are coming from a place of love. If you are not there yet, then it's not the right time. Okay? But give, listen, offer compassion, offer love, okay? And also charity. If you do choose to give to a charity, this will help you open up your heart even wider, okay? Beautiful. I love that. Thank you, Holy Spirit. We're going to end off with the light oracle, and let's see what the guidance is for you guys. Spirit, what is the guidance? Collective messages. Thank you. Any other messages? Thank you. All right. From the Light Oracle, Lumeria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Beautiful. I love this. Okay. You are creating heaven on earth. This is you. This is all you. You need to start taking action. Okay. Take action, Archangel Michael, in order to create this heaven on earth. Find who you are. Sit in deep rest. Meditate. Ask the universe what you want. Call upon it, because you can create this heaven on earth. You are the creator of your own reality. Okay, so believe it, hold on to it. All right, collective. I hope that these messages helped. and I will be back soon. Take care, Collective. Bye.